Even if Apple maintains strict privacy controls, relying on Google for AI decisions brings ethical questions. Who decides how your data is interpreted? Could biases in AI models influence the suggestions your phone makes? Are we comfortable letting two corporations shape our digital experience in ways we can't fully monitor? These aren't hypothetical. They're questions we need to consider now. But what if the AI starts prioritizing certain content or recommendations based on patterns we don't even notice? Could it subtly nudge decisions in our daily lives, from what we buy to who we interact with? And if something goes wrong, an error, a hidden bias, or a misuse of data, how easy will it be to trace responsibility? The deeper we rely on these systems, the more we must ask, are we trading convenience for unseen influence? And is that trade-off worth it? Future of user control and transparency. Apple promises on-device processing and verifiable code. But will users ever have true control? Will it remain mostly invisible? Or could future updates give users more insight into AI operations? Transparency is one thing, but control is another. And in AI, the line between convenience and intrusion is razor thin. Imagine your phone anticipating your every move, your messages, your searches, even your routines, without you explicitly asking. How much of that would feel like helpful intelligence, and how much might feel like someone watching over your shoulder? Could there come a point where saying no isn't as simple as flipping a switch? And if you stop using certain features, would that limit the AI's usefulness or create gaps in your own digital experience? The deeper we go, the harder it becomes to see where convenience ends and surveillance begins. What this means for you. So, where does that leave the average user? In short, Apple is taking a pragmatic approach. Your phone is about to get much smarter, but with subtle trade-offs. Data processing now relies on technology from a company whose core business is data-driven. That doesn't mean your privacy is gone today, but the boundaries are shifting. Ask yourself this: are you willing to accept a slightly higher risk to enjoy a much smarter device? Or is it better to stick with slower, safer AI? The answer might not be simple, and it will vary from person to person. But here's the real question: how much of your daily life are you comfortable letting an AI interpret for you? Could your most personal routines start being subtly influenced without you even noticing? And what happens when future updates push even more of your data into the AI engine? Are you ready to trust that the safeguards will hold, or could small cracks in the system grow over time? Now imagine this intelligence quietly learning your habits, your moods, even your timing, not through one big decision, but thousands of tiny interactions. Convenience rarely arrives all at once. It slips in step by step, asking very little in return each time. At what point does help turn into dependence and insight turn into quiet control? The choices we make today could quietly redefine the limits of personal privacy tomorrow. Privacy isn't a black and white issue anymore. It's a spectrum. Apple is trying to balance innovation and protection, but the real question is how much control you're comfortable giving up. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep tech breakdowns, and tell us in the comments, would you trust Apple with this partnership, or is it a step too far? And here's a final thought to leave you with. In the age of AI, curiosity might be your best tool for staying in control. The more questions you ask, the safer your digital life becomes.